Welcome back, part 2 in the Wind Tarot. These are the last characters that I'm going to look at what we've learned so far from the other characters and see what their motivations here are. If you'll remember from the original read, the Emperor and the Knight of Swords were not in conflict. The Emperor was not facing a truth that he knew. He was waiting to figure out what to do. And I don't remember why the Empress was in reverse. And the High Priestess did appear. So we're going to go ahead and look at those and see what their motivations are. And I'd like to go ahead and start with the Knight of Wands. There was supposed to be some conflict created between the Knight of Wands and the Emperor, but that conflict was not being successful. So let's find out. What is the Knight of Wands up to? What are your motivations? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a fiery individual, full of activity. Wait, that was already over. Just a minute. Knight of Wands. Look like the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the offer of love, young love, playful. The fish in some cultures indicates friendship, plenty. Queen of Cups. Person in touch with their emotions. This particular Queen of Cups has her lid on her cup is closed. And she's holding it, looks like with both hands. Sometimes they're holding that cup with a scepter in the other hand, but she's taking care of her cup. Okay, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. The Knight is a younger person, the Queen is an older person, either in actuality, in attitude, or in like stability and things like that. Five of Cups. Here we've lost 3 cups. We have 2 behind us. He's in mourning, loss. Has emotions, but they're maybe dark emotions. As we are when we mourn. Okay, already the Devil next to the Emperor would indicate that's not a real emperor. He has some kind of obsessions or habits or addictions or some kind of devilish non-growth thing. Oh dear. Okay. All right, we have a King of Wands who had a small love with a Queen of Cups, but he lost it. Or she lost it. They lost it. It was an investment of some time, because we have the Three of Wands here, and a waiting for a return on the investment. Okay, the Queen of Cups, she had the love. She lost the love. She'd been waiting for the Emperor, but he was addicted to his material world obsessions, and he was mean and made her sad, made the Queen of Cups sad. So she left. She left 8 cups behind her. And she was waiting for the Knight of Wands to boss up as an emperor. They started with this Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. So she was already a mature, much more emotionally mature individual, at least emotionally, if not in age as well. At any rate, she lost that love because she's been waiting for him to boss up as an emperor, but instead he didn't, and now he wants to come in and offer her what he thinks she's worth and work on their situation. That's what the Knight of Wands wants to do. But the Knight of Wands and the Emperor were supposed to be arguing in that last read. Therefore, I need clarification on this Emperor Devil. May I have clarification on this Emperor Devil? Emperor Devil. How are they related to the Knight of Wands? Maybe the Knight of Wands is the Emperor's younger friend. Let's see. How are the Emperor and Knight of Wands connected? They fought battles together. How are they related? How are they connected? Can you clarify the Four of Swords, please? Are they sick? Did they meet in the hospital? They've been successful in business together before. What kind of business? Or better yet, why is the Emperor in the 5 and 9 of Swords? Why is the Emperor in the 5 and 9 of Swords, please? Because of the High Priestess. Now that could be either his intuition, or because there was a Ace of Swords in reverse previously, where he wasn't dealing with a truth. It's this Emperor High Priestess. Emperor High Priestess. But in that case, it should be like in reverse, because he would be ignoring his intuition. So the High Priestess may be you, the collective. The Star, he doesn't know what to do. Maybe he's an alcoholic. Magician. Pulling things together. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what to do to pull the things together, the divine and the earth together. What does the devil have to do with this? He's obsessed with money, obsessed with generational wealth. What about that? Devil, 10 of Pentacles, please. Devil, 10 of Pentacles, please. Devil, Emperor, 10 of Pentacles, please. Emperor, Devil. Emperor, Devil, 10 of Pentacles. I'm up. Star, High Priestess, Emperor, Devil, 10 of Pentacles, Magician. Girl, he might want to steal away with you. Let's see. Goodness. Emperor. This is about the king. Oh. Let's do that. Yes, okay. All right, so the Knight of Wands, who we were actually talking about before we got off on this trail, wants to come in and offer the Queen of Cups because he sees the Emperor had it and lost it. But so he wants to come in and offer to work on some love, I think. But being a Knight of Wands, it may not be that serious of an offer. Okay. It may not be that serious of an offer. And it may be a lot more straightforward than what the Emperor has going on, I would imagine. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle these out. And I'm going to grab the Emperor next because keep that energy going there. Where are you at? Emperor, you are having some complications. And the Knight of Wands looks like he wants to move in on the Queen of Cups. And if anyone that's having these involved in this is watching, you know, there's always truth, justice, and the American way. That's to speak your piece, honestly. My opinion. All right, I think that's probably good. Let's go with the Emperor. Emperor, tell us your whole story. Tell us the truth. This Emperor looks a little surly, looks a little aggravated. Looks like he's giving the side eye. Well, there we go. Oh, what I'm laughing about is here we are. He's studying a message about somebody wanting to help. Okay, the Emperor, he appears with the Six of Swords above. He wants to leave his sorrows behind and move to calmer waters. He wants to just leave. And the Hanged Man, he can't. He can't choose a new path, the Fool, because he's studying a message that someone needs help or he needs help, and he needs to bring it together for someone from the past, someone in his family or friends or someone from some time back. All right, what else can we have on the Emperor? What else can we have? He needs to help a friend group from the past who has always helped him. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. We'll get some more on this Emperor. Emperor. Emperor, please. And if I don't have it right, I'll do it again. If these last cards change everything. Can we get something on this Emperor, please? Let's get this truth out here. I'm gonna look. Well, I hope you guys are still hanging with me. And I hope I don't run out of memory. Come on, can we go ahead and get this last card out here? We have the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. All right. Is that right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Irk. So I did that for nothing. We'll put that there. That's why it wouldn't give for so long, maybe. All right. The Emperor wants to leave sorrows behind, but right now he's tied up. He can't. He's maybe getting divine messages, being still, while he decides what path to choose, because he's received a message that either he needs to help someone or someone is able to help him bring together an old friend and a group with the Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles. So he can bring the Nine of Pentacles to help the group work on or add to their Eight of Pentacles. Work on the Knight of Pentacles to offer love. Definitely going to have some clarification here. It's going along quite smooth. What can I get on this Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, please. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Is there anything else you'd like us to have for that? And there we are back with the King of Wands. So they need the Emperor to come in and help financially. So there'll be some money to offer when they make a love offer. But they need his help because the King of Wands, who is in reverse, is rushing in with his obsession, his addiction. But the Emperor and the King of Wands then both have an addiction. What is this addiction? Don't tell me. Collective. Wow. They both have an addiction with the High Priestess. Oh. So, wow. So what, I don't know, this addiction, this kind of addiction is never, it's probably not this with this and having to bring in money to get it done with a group. I don't know. That looks very stressful. So that's crazy. Well, if you consider yourself the High Priestess and something shows up too good to be true and you smell the devil on it, you need to pay attention and listen to your mind, your inner mind, when it says, whoa, these guys are crazy. Listen to yourself because they may well be. Okay? All right. And I don't think we need to read on the High Priestess. I think you probably, as a High Priestess, are pretty well clued in on what you need to be doing. To remind you, drink water, eat right, exercise, think good thoughts, think on things that are good. And, just be aware and use your little sixth sense to determine if anyone's got some problems on them. Because you may be hearing from somebody. I don't know timing, really, in this spread, but you may well be hearing from someone since they're needing to rush in and they're needing his help and that this guy's coming in and the devil's involved and a group, and if you're High Priestessing, you're pretty well in control of who's running in and out of your house. So I think you'll be fine. Stay prayed up. This is In the Wind Tarot. I will be back for another one.